Hello. Testing. Hello, hello. Hi, chilling user Mike. Hello. I hope you all are doing well. Hope you're all healthy and hydrated. So, today we're just gonna get into it. I'm gonna try to finish ER01 tonight, and if I can like finish it soon-ish, maybe I'll just jump into chapter 18 sooner. Then I gotta be honest, I've been seeing I haven't watched the videos, but I have been seeing the thumbnails for the new Karenina. Hi Wesley, hello. Hi, hope you're doing well. Thank you for being present. So Wesley, just want to know your thoughts. Are you getting the new Karenina? Because the more I've been seeing of the new Karenina, I'm kind of wanting the new Karenina. I'm thinking maybe if I actually like get to finish the next chapter, because I think chapter 18 is Karenina focused. I'm thinking maybe if that chapter like really convinces me to love Karenina more than I already do, I might actually just end up getting her. Like, I don't know. I have a weakness for tsunderes. I really... Oh, not chapter 18. Sorry, chapter 19. I'm very heavily considering it. I have a weakness for tsunderes. I'm sorry. Right, anyway, we'll leave that for later. Karenina hasn't dropped yet, so yeah. I'll leave that for future me to deliberate on. Okay, let's continue. Her long journey continues as the seasons change. Pray for you tomorrow. Oh, right. Karen and Dylan as well. Dylan is coming together with... Honestly, if I don't have Harumasa, and I know everyone has Harumasa because everyone got the free Harumasa. I didn't start playing ZZZ until immediately after they stopped giving away the free Harumasa. So I kind of have to use that free character pool for Harumasa. But you know, if I already had Harumasa, I would also want Dylan. Dylan's cool. Dylan is like so very useful. I kinda just want her because she's meta. You're pulling. You want to try to see her trailers? No spoilers on it. I might maybe after chapter 19. I'll see how chapter 19. Oh, sorry. Yeah, how chapter 19 convinces me to pull or not to pull for Karenina. But yeah, I almost forgot about the about ZZZ, about the ZZZ new pulls. Oh man, if I didn't have, if I already got Harumasa, I would have gotten Dylan, but I don't have Harumasa, so I'm gonna get Harumasa because it's not fair. Everyone got a Harumasa except for me. She didn't. Let's continue. Enough whining. She does not know when it started, but the purpose of her wandering has become wandering itself. And wandering is another way to observe and record. The observer should not have possessed any feelings, like the infinite sky and the silent land. An observer observes without getting involved. An observer observes without getting involved. That doesn't sound like an actual word anymore. And yet, what beings live without being affected by the land and the sky? Even when the observer does not interfere, she has long been a part of the cogs and gears. I think, guys, I think Haikma is going through it. I think she's having, like, an existential crisis right now. Turned and pushed by these gears, she steps into the snow-covered Arctic. She's in the ARU now. For her one remaining duty, she has recorded countless wandering days and nights. Until... Oh, is that supposed to be, Spoonie? I think the one from the future? Until a fellow machine who is searching for guidance appears before her. I think so. The silhouette seems kind of familiar. Unless that's actually an NPC design that they used before and I just forgot. This is the area identified after a comprehensive analysis of all clues. Detected. Activity ahead. A mechanoid on the move. Tactical circuit ready for activation. Alright, let's go.
Lock on.
Oh, right, I forgot how to use her for a second. The sage was once here. Oh, year! Okay, so it's not, Spoonie. According to the calculation, finding sage is the key to our plan. Got an extra day off. Congratulations, because you got too many extra hours in your job. would rather do this than pay you. At least, you know, they actually gave you a day off. You know, my best friend, I think I mentioned them before, but um I think 2 years ago they worked for a convenience store part-time. So like for that convenience store, part-time hours are very, very limited. If you work for any longer than that, it's not considered part-time anymore. Anyway, they unknowingly exceeded the part-time hours, and instead of telling my best friend, you know, just giving them the day off or like just paying them for those hours, they just let my best friend keep working unpaid. They didn't tell my best friend that they were working for longer than they should have, and they didn't pay them for the extra hours, which is bullshit. At least you got a day off. Congrats, Wesley. Yeah, Karen tomorrow. Hi, Sticks. Hello. I'm actually very heavily considering pulling for Karenina, but we'll see. According to the calculation, fighting the sage is the key to our plan. Oh, why isn't it? No. Sage must know why we are here and what we are here for. Rawr. Is that what rabbits sound like? I haven't had a rabbit in so long. Is that what they sound like? Ooh. A construct. No, a mechanoid. A version I've never seen before. Are you here to receive the sage's revelation? About the sage. Please provide all the materials you have. No, information about sage is only available to the Church of Machina members. Since you are also our kin in pursuit of awakening, you can join the Church of Machina. I mean, technically, she's already a follower of Nanami. In, you know, in the most literal term, she's following Nanami's trail. Insufficient material about the Church of Machina. Proposal rejected. A mechanoid that doesn't understand the sage's will, then I don't think I have no obligation to give you further information. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's just leaving us to fight these guys. Requesting support. I also forgot that Haikama is British like Chrome.
Lock on.
Oh, they're gone. They're gone, Haikama. Stop. I wasted that. Let's go.
Lock on.
Gears, where are you? She caught up with us. He was just here. I would have thought he would have, you know, teleported farther away. You just bounced, literally. Ah! Stupid bird.
Lock on. Incoming damage exceeding the threshold.
You know, something that feels like forbidden knowledge but actually isn't, is the fact that birds under all those feathers looks like deformed potatoes. Like when you think about what chickens look like defeathered, and when they actually have feathers, they look like two completely different animals. It just, once you think about it, it feels wrong to know that. Oh, now we find you? Years!
Tactical circuit fully operational.
Is he following us? Oh. Like he was attached to us.
Damage exceeding the threshold. High performance tactical circuit activated.
Requesting support!
Analyze.
Ah! And like Chrome, she also uses a scythe. And she is also ice. Though I think Arc-like Chrome is lightning, right? Not ice. Why can't I move? Rabbits make squeak sounds. Oh yeah. I can't really do anything right now, right? Okay.
Order complete.
But only if they're in pain. Normally, they're hella silent, right? Right? So why did these rabbits say "ar"? Delicious. Not the bird, the chicken. Also suggest you use Japanese voice if you want Karenina to sound full tsundere. English sounds zesty. Damn, okay. You know, I just might. I don't think I've ever heard Karenina sound Japanese at all. Like when she first appeared, I already switched to English. And for her interlude, I think I also used English for her interlude. Yeah, I actually might do that. English is pretty good too. But Japanese sounds more tsundere. Yeah, you know what? Maybe just for Karen's chapter, just for the next chapter, I might just switch to Japanese. Exceptionally powerful unit detected. Victory unattainable. Who are you? A mechanoid who's searching for Sage's trail. You know about Sage, but you do not know about the Church of Machina. If you want to join us, I can provide you with the necessary details. Come, join our cult. I have flyers. Not yet. I need more information before I make a decision. In that case, we can introduce you to someone who can answer your questions. Is it gonna be Zero? When does Zero actually start simping for Nanami? Following the silent mechanoid, Haikuma sets foot underneath the scorched earth. Scorched earth? I thought you were in the ARU, not the desert. Inside an exceptionally large cavern hides a massive starship. Oh. I guess Gabriel wasn't the only one building stuff under the... Oh! Oh, there is Zero. Okay, there's the wheel guy. Is that supposed to be, the mother? Huh. You don't like the word cult. I also don't like cults. Honestly, I don't think there are a lot of people who do like cults. They did something in Japanese for the new Karen. Sounds more high-pitched compared to her previous streams. Oh, got mixed feelings on that. Wait, this is reminding me. I did hear Karenina in Japanese for the Panini Grey Raven shorts. I remember. Those were in Japanese. She did sound extra tsundere there, but they made her higher pitched, huh? Interesting. Artificial sunlight illuminates the interior of the ship. Chariot bows at the mechanoid at the center of the hall before stepping aside. Oh, bows. Welcome. I think that's supposed to be the mother in quotes thing that Nanami talked to in the futures. The female mechanoid at the center smiles, greeting Haikuma like a human. My name is Arcana. You may call me Mother. Oh. Sure, Mother. She just accepts it? Okay. Ha! So accepting and compliant. It's the sign of a great student, Zero. So Zero was already a simp of Nanami at this point. I would have thought she'd meet Nanami like later in the future. So, Mother, what is the Church of Machina? Why are you searching for Sage? Who made the starship? Why is the starship? How is the starship? Asking questions already? Arcana uses her gentle voice to detail the stories of the machine's survival. Humans are not the only ones suffering from the punishing virus. For some machines, those who have awakened and understood fear, and the concept of machines as a species, the punishing virus is a threat to the entire machine race. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Since Nanami did awaken some machines, gave them free will and emotions and stuff, of course they would in turn be afraid of the punishing virus, when before this, they didn't really feel one way or another about it, huh? Give you a suggestion for future... Okay, yeah, what... I'm open to suggestions. I may or may not take them, but let me know. Not to mention the hostility from humankind out of fear of the virus. After a prolonged period of fighting and devastation from the virus, the awakened machines have gradually received revelations from Sage. Slowly, they gather together, acting in secret on Earth as the Church of Machina. Okay, I guess I'd understand why they would... Ooh, hello, you look very beautiful. I understand why they would... work in secrecy, I guess, because yeah, the people are already afraid of them after they've been infected by the punishing virus. Even before they get infected by the punishing virus, they might be more afraid if they find out that the robots and mechanoids are like self-actualized, like have free will. So they might think that maybe some of those mechanoids might look for the punishing virus on purpose after that, maybe because of how much they hate humans. Also, this is a cool detail. Some of these are like broken off, and I guess to show that this Halo thing is pretty old. Very, very cool. We encountered an opportunity during our search for Sage. She showed me a glimpse, a fragment of the future during so. Sage Machina will return to the church, guiding us away from this broken earth to the end of stars. Nanami said that? Really? Actually, when did Nanami meet you, Mother? Sage Machina will obtain the key to the punishing virus and enter the door it opens. Hi, Durs! Welcome! Sometimes I complain about my throat because of reading too much. can do what another streamer doing. If you suggest me to do the Gluck Gluck 3000, I'ma ban you. Your fever's still not going away. Eat more Panadol. I know Malaysians are afraid of Panadol, but it works. It works, trust me. The starship you're seeing is the base we built for this very plan. We are currently searching for the design blueprint of Babylonia. Once we obtain it, we will be able to build something similar. How are you going to obtain information on Babylonia? We will seize it, of course. And the resources required to construct it, are you going to seize them as well? Don't worry, we have more than enough time, and our technology for surveying, mining, building, and recycling is far more advanced and accurate. I mean, if Gabriel is able to hide the polyphage from Babylonia and from Luna, then I don't see how they can't do this without Babylonia noticing, huh? Mike, what do you mean, huh? It's okay, Mike. If you don't know what the Gluck Gluck 3000 is, it's fine. No need to search it up. That's millennial humor. It's fine. It's way before your time, Mike. So, what do you say? Would you like to join the Church of Machina? I require time to run a simulation. So, she's considering it. That wasn't a no. That wasn't a no, Haikuma. Oh, Church of Machina. Speaking of my throat, let me drink. If I read out loudly when the characters talk, and narration read in silence, just talking. If I have some commentary to give. That might work. But actually, I think you guys also told me that I'm getting close to the part of the game where everything is voiced already. So, you know, I think I'm just gonna keep doing it as I am because, you know, might as well. I've gone this far. And I think you guys said like somewhere in the 20s of the chapter is when everything's voiced, right? Unless I'm very wrong. And it's gonna take a lot longer before I reach the voice parts. In which case, then yeah, I might actually do that. Also, the heck is Click Click 3000. It's fine then. It's fine then. Just old people humor. If you don't understand, that's fine. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad on my throat. I'm just being a drama queen. It's okay, really. It's not that bad. Don't take my whining too seriously. Walking in a well-lit corridor, Haikuma contemplates what Mother said. These awakened machines have more or less been enlightened by Sage. I would think that enlightened mean that they've actually met Nanami. But if Nanami has already met Zero and Mother at this point, I wonder why it seemed like she didn't recognize them in the future simulations. There, everything is voiced when? I thought didn't the veterans in chat tell me that after a certain point everything becomes voiced? If I'm wrong, then actually I might just only read the parts where the characters say something. This is PGR, you don't play it, you read it. I know, and I appreciate it. I really, really like the visual novel style. And honestly, I especially like it because the story is also really good. So, I don't have regrets. Afterward, the awakened machines received a message from an unknown entity, and they proceeded to build this massive starship. More frequent voices around chapter 25, more or less. Yeah, so in the 20s then. Only some parts, not everything. It will take quite a while. Okay, yeah, especially with the rate I'm going. Chapter 25 seems like something I will achieve next year. They must be very certain that the message they heard is true. Why was that? Was it because of what the message said? Or the identity of the entity who sent it? But one thing Haikuma is sure. Sage Machina will return to the church, guiding us away from this broken earth to the end of stars. To the end of stars? I mean, yeah, there was one future where Nanami just basically stayed in a spaceship the whole time. I read because I read it. Some lines are voiced. Yeah, okay. In that case, actually, I could maybe try that next chapter then. I'll only read the parts where the characters actually talk. How about Nanami calls you Haikuma from now on? Because Nanami wants to make lots and lots of friends. Is that really what Nanami wants? To set out on a lonely journey with the awakened machines? They still haven't really explained what makes Nanami so different, because it looked like, even back then, she was able to awaken machines, like the way she was, like the way she awakened Haikuma. But apparently there were like 11 other kids like Nanami, but they never self actualized. They never got free will. So what kind of special sauce did Nanami's parents give her? Is it because she had a pet? Silent. She closes her eyes. Like 2 or 3 lines in a single chapter. I mean, it's it's still more than it is right now, I guess. Haikama has brushed past Nanami several times on her journey, but Haikama could never bring herself to greet Nanami. Oh, when she found Nanami smiling, surrounded by friends. So she has caught up to Nanami already a few times. She's just shy. She just doesn't wanna, I guess, doesn't want to introduce herself. You're the best. Oh, she was here when Nanami met Martin. Oh, Nanami won't forget any one of you. Oh, this was when Nanami left. As the joyous figure left with her friends, the forgotten shadow in the corner could only watch. I'll see you next time. But Haikama, if you keep saying next time and next time and next time, then next time will never come. That was enough. Her job was to observe. Even with the data anomaly in her mind, hoping that Nanami would remain happy was all she could ask. But what about now? What will happen if the Church of Machina finds her? And if they cannot, what will become of the awakened machines? Should you or should you not give the cult the god that they're seeking? That is the question. Haikama, it is time you give us an answer. No, there's much I still don't understand. What exactly is the Church of Machina? Mother has answered you already. She told me how it was formed, but she never explained why it is a church. Yeah, why does it have to be religious? Is it because it's a cult? Cool. Faith begets strength. We formed a church because we wanted to gather the power of faith, obviously. Machines don't need faith. Machines don't need religion. What? You are such a basic mechanoid that you do not even comprehend faith? Please provide more information. Aren't there already more than enough examples of religious sacrifice and miracles in history? But those belong to humans. We have long surpassed humanity. We can recreate what they achieved. The hunky mechanoid before her does not understand how humankind defined faith, but it is obsessed with the special phenomenon caused by it. Actually, doesn't Gears work for Von Nugget? Is he like being a double agent, or is Von Nugget working with the Church of Machina? I honestly don't remember. It's been too long since we've seen Nugget. I'm forgetting what he looks like. To make the cult seem like they're doing this out of something holy. It's just a guess, because you see a few cults like that in media, of course. Yeah, I hope it wasn't in real life. If you ever see a cult in real life, Mike, run in the opposite direction. Created from an assembly of calculations and algorithms, are machines doomed by these rudimentary data? If you continue to question our faith in Sage Machina, mimicking anger, Chariot prepares to fight. Stop, Chariot. You will not perform such barbaric acts on our future family. Oh, this isn't a cult, we're a family. No, this isn't a company, we're a family. She has not joined. Is that so? Why are you hesitating? Is it really Sage's choice to abandon Earth and everything she loves here to travel to the end of the stars? Yeah, really? The same Nanami who liked comic books and arcade games and Cardamon Rider? That same Nanami wants to leave? I don't know, but we can ask her on the day we find her. One thing about the new Karen, they gave her a cub, which is a star they call Patrick! What? Is that real? For her frame that is somewhat water-based. Wait, like for that. They gave her Patrick Star? Wait, is Karen Squidward? I mean, Squidward is kind of a tsundere, right? Oh my god, she has a Patrick Star! Wait, that's actually so cute. If she doesn't agree to this, will you let her go? If that is the ending she chooses, why will her disciples defy her? This is why the mechanoids formed a church. We're doing all of this for the day Sage returns voluntarily. But we saw in the future, you guys don't really care what she wants. You guys want to destroy humanity even if she does eventually try to fight you and go against it. You guys don't care. You just want her as a like religious figure. Haha, even when some children are impatient, I'm sure we can't make her stay if she doesn't want to, given what Sage is capable of. Next patch boss is a crab. That's what you get, Mr. Krabs, for only paying the minimum wage. So, can you decide now? Even if Haikama rejected Mother's invitation, she would only continue her wandering journey. As an observer, she must continue observing this peculiar group. More importantly, Mother has agreed not to harm Nanami. So yeah, PGR, Bikini Bottom next patch, PGR and SpongeBob collab would unironically be so much fun. It sounds like it would be like a lot of fun just to see it happen. Because of these two duties that she has yet to forget, Haikama nods at Arcana. Is that a yes? I'm pleased to see that. Let's go. Allow me to give you a tour of our starship and introduce our members to you. It's more like a reluctant yes. More like a sure because I have nothing else to do kind of yes. Mother. Yes? Arcana turns around, her face colliding with Haikama's extended hand. Your halo is crooked. Okay, alright, symbolism. Okay. Sure. Minimum wage is generous. Mr. Krabs, Mr. Jeans. Actually, do we actually know how much SpongeBob and Squidward get paid? I would actually believe that SpongeBob takes less of a pay because of how much he loves working at the Krusty Krab. Squidward, though, I would assume he would, you know, he wouldn't take anything less than minimum wage. He's got a house to pay off. Ah. With a sharp, heavy thud, the thick door to the hall opens, letting a hint of light inside the dark chamber. Hurried footsteps follow. Who's here? Zero? As the metal clashes with the stone floor, everything returns to silence. Oh, it's the watermelon juice. Wiped out. Oh, is this, Spoonie? Doggy? The one from the future? I heard that we couldn't even fish out the remains of that team of gear. Not even the corrupted could escape from that flood of the punishing virus. Pretty sure they pray Mr. Krabs to work because Mr. Krabs is greedy. To this day, we still don't know much about this church. Ah, you were expecting some lore drops about it in Veronica's chapter, but that didn't happen. I see. So Veronica is the other redhead, right? The one that's not Vera? I haven't seen her mentioned at all, actually, so it feels like it's gonna be a while before I get to the part where she's in the story, huh? Standing next to Haikuma is a beast mechanoid with the head of a hound and a humanoid body. He joined the Church of Machina not too long ago. It looks like a Egyptian mythology jackal. Actually, he also looks like a furry sweat dream. Despite being a new member, Spooner, that's his name, Spooner, seems to prefer hanging with Haikama, the lone wolf. According to him, you're not as mad as the rest of them. I've had my share of madmen. He bends down, reaching out and touching a crimson crystal shooting up from underground. It looks like a plant. So the Church of Machina are definitely keeping up with what the Red Tide is doing. Maybe that's why they're working with One Nugget to like keep an eye on how the punishing virus is evolving. How's Lover doing, Spooner? How would I know? Madame Arcana is fixing her right now. Lover is 0, I think, right? Didn't you check up on her before you left? I guess the infection wasn't as serious. Madame Arcana hooked up her memory shell with a music player. Oh, you can't imagine how funny it was with Zero screaming inside a CD player? Okay, that is kind of funny. I can imagine you turn on... I know you kids don't have CD players at all, so I guess you could imagine like your Bluetooth speaker suddenly just screaming murder, suddenly screaming kill me or something. I saved that video inside the central memory bank. You even saved it. I hope she can reconsider the next time she's going to spill out nonsense. I don't think that'll threaten her. Data analysis of this area is complete. The composition is still unknown, but it contains a high concentration of the punishing virus. Spooner's pretty chill for a mechanoid that looks like it was made by a furry artist. Yeah, actually, in the future where they showed him, that Gestalt showed, he was pretty chill. Like, he was okay with just going with whatever Nanami wanted. Haikama lifts a finger. Her fingertip projects a waterfall of data as she transfers it to Spooner. this level of concentration. Oh, he doesn't have teeth. It's going to instantly devour anyone trapped inside. No screw spared. It's not difficult to imagine how hard Zero's gear got hit. For my info, you actually had a CD player a long time ago. When you watch movies with your dad. Oh, can't find them now. Yeah, same. I wonder what my parents did with all of our... I was born... Well, not... yeah, I was born around the time of VHSs. But I think I remember using CDs more. I know we had a lot of CDs with movies and stuff on them, but I don't remember what happened to them. Did we give them away? Did we like store them somewhere in my late grandparents' house? Maybe I should try checking it out next time I go over there. Aikma frowned slightly. Her system is retrieving the wireless signals that were sent and received nearby. What this flood can do to humans and constructs is catastrophic. We should also stay away from it. I wonder, like, we know the red tide can make the voices, recreate the voices of the people that the humans missed, right? They can kind of read the memories of humans, but can they do that for mechanoids too? Like, what if one day the red tide just uses Nanami's voice? Would the entire Church of Machina just jump in together, trying to go after their sage? Haikuma watches the scarlet stream flowing past the plateau they are standing on. Red Tide, huh? A fitting name. Haikuma turns around and looks Spooner in the eye. Humans have named it Red Tide. Watermelon juice. Objective updated. We are to investigate the red tide appearing around the Church of Machina, recording and analyzing its data and determining its cause and threat level. You take west, I'll take east. Let's get going. Alright, be careful. See, he's so easygoing. It's like, okay, whatever you say, boss lady. The red tide is spreading faster than expected. Record data needs to be updated. Oh, it's those big mosquitoes again. The one with the big bahonkadonks. Data collection completed. Significant increase in abnormal creatures identified. Judging from the punishing virus concentration, it's more dangerous than a corrupted. I need more information. Oh, I also see the plant thingies. It's been a while since we've seen these guys. I feel like they got replaced as soon as the twins were born.
Analyze. Tactical circuit fully operational.
Tactical circuit.
Lock on.
Oh, they're gone. If that happens, people need to be absorbed by the red tide. Mechanoids would just become corrupted. Oh, that's true.
Lock on.
The red tide has to, like, get the person in them first before they can use their loved one's voice. Speculation. The hetero creature is a red tide product. So Nanami needs to jump into the red tide first. But we've seen that Nanami can, at the very least, fight off corruption, right? Fight off infection, at least according to her first character interlude.
Synchronization rate increased. High performance tactical circuit activated.
So maybe if Nanami like just dipped her toes in the watermelon juice, would that be enough? Okay, any more? Nope. Oh, I see you back there. Just taking a bath. Who are you? They're just enjoying themselves. Speculation 2. The hetero creature exhibit characteristics similar to life on Earth and can keep reproducing and growing. The so-called evolve. So this is the origin of Pokemon. Hello.
Unexpected incident occurred.
Sorry, Haikuma, I'm making you fight in the watermelon juice. I'm trying to load up the... Oh, I can't.
High performance tactical circuit activated. Lock on.
Lock on.
Analyze.
Analyze. Requesting support.
Lock on.
Oh, they're gone, Haikuma. Stop.
And destroy.
Now where to? This away? No? This away? It's so big. Spiky. And Haikuma's already like a pretty tall lady, so that thing must be huge. Oh, what's down there? Oh, it's a watermelon juice waterfall! It's just spitting itself out. Speculation 3. 70% of the land in the area is covered by the red tide. Awakened mechanoids are in a gray area, so you'd think they may be immune like Nanami, but they might be corrupted if they decide to take a big gulp. Okay, so no watermelon juice for Nanami. Got it. The estimated survival rate for life in machines is extremely low. Hello. They're just chilling in the watermelon juice. Just having a dip. Having a bath. Do we have to disturb their bath? I guess we do. Ah! Wait, what? I didn't know you could do that!
Tactical circuit fully operational. High performance tactical circuit activated.
Ah!
Unexpected incident occurred.
Requesting support!
Tactical circuit fully operational. Lock on. Analyze and destroy. Order complete. Frame status normal.
The watermelon juice makes you thirsty. Honestly, I'm also kind of craving watermelon juice now that I've said it like 5 times. I'll have watermelon juice tomorrow. After saving the data collected, Haikuma's mission is over for now. Arriving where they planned, Haikuma calculates the time it will take for Spooner to get there. She has accidentally come into contact with a small amount of red tide. Luckily, there is no noticeable sign of infection yet. Unknown data cluster and sirens are copies of Liv and... Oh! You don't think Nanami's safe? That's right! Siren is supposed to be Selena. It's supposed to be Selena related. Ah! Actually, what happened to Selena after we pulled her out of the watermelon juice? I honestly don't remember. Did Gabriel, like, take her back? But Gabriel's dead now, so where did he store her? Haikuma closes her eyes. He put her in storage, and then now that he's dead, no one's gone to claim her. System maintenance in progress. Neural logic circuit operational. Memory drive status normal. Emotion simulator status offline. Environment monitor status normal. Removing excess data. It has been a while since Haikuma joined the Church of Machina as an organized, militarized group of machines. You're supposed to be a church. Why are you militarized? Each church member performs their role adequately and diligently. However, Haikuma slowly realizes that information is not entirely transparent between church members. More precisely, Mother is the only one who knows what the Church of Machina is doing and where it is heading. Similar to Gear, the Church of Machina's army, Haikuma is just another cog of this machine. Many things have changed during her role as a cog. Chariot fell, the punishing virus evolved, and the church suffered greatly. Simply recording and analyzing the data has taken most of Haikuma's processing power. So I guess they knew then when the twins were born. The church, I mean, just didn't really do anything about it, huh? Must have been a long time since she last observed nature this seriously. The sights before her now are so different from the scenery in her memory data. What would Nanami paint if she saw this? This question pops up in Haikuma's programming out of nowhere. Rerouting computing power. Launching simulation sequence. Retrieving data. Simulation in progress. Answer unknown. Haikuma! Haikuma! Haikuma nuts! A quiet voice interrupts Haikuma's self-test. Data cluster was all in Liv's head, and Selena was just a construct. Hard to know if something similar would happen to her. But is she really just a construct now? Oh! Wait! It looks like the red tide is recreating Nanami, kind of. Haikuma opens her eyes and notices a mist brewing upon the red tide beneath her, within which a small figure appears. Nanami? Nanami's here. Haikuma, Nanami painted a lot of pictures. Come here and I'll show them to you. See, this is what I'm expecting the punishing virus, the red tide, to do. It'll just make itself seem like Nanami and then get the entire Church of Machina to take a dip. Why is Nanami inside the red tide? See, she's asking the right questions. Her program logic suggests that this is impossible. Haikuma last confirmed Nanami's location 119 hours, 26 minutes, and 32 seconds ago. Nanami does not have any reason or enough time to arrive here. Not to mention that the Nanami before her is still equipped with her original frame. Nanami chuckles, playing in the red tide as if playing in a swimming pool. Haikuma remembers Nanami doing the same when her frame was submerged in maintenance fluid for inspection. Who is that? Can she be Nanami? What should Haikuma do? Do you want to know what I've seen, Haikuma? Do you remember me? Of course I do. Haikuma is Nanami's first friend, and Nanami is Haikuma's first. Honestly, I think, technically her pet dog would be her first friend, but it is cute that she considers Haikuma a friend. Nanami has seen so many interesting things in her journey. I want to tell you all about it, Haikuma. Come here, Haikuma, so I can tell you. Here, put your feet in the water. It's so nice and cool. Don't you want to cool down, Haikuma? The girl reaches out towards Haikuma as if asking for a hug. Come on, Haikuma, my dearest friend. Step down. Let Nanami tell you everything you want to know. You have to stand in the red pool for you to know all this, Haikuma. A faint alarm goes off, but there seems to be some problem with Haikuma's audio module. She cannot say for sure. There was a time when Haikuma did not have a body, when she wanted to respond to Nanami's extended arms. And now... Come on, Haikuma! Come here! Come here! Don't! Haikuma is jolted awake. Spooner! What the hell are you doing? Haikuma realizes that she is a step from entering the red tide, her arms extended. The scarlet waves slap against the earth by her feet before dispersing like blood, as if feeling disgruntled. The watermelon juice is disgruntled, and there is nothing above the red tide. Everything Haikuma saw appeared to be an error on her visual module. There may be a bug in my programs. I require immediate inspection. Haikuma retracts her hands. That's wild. Does this red tide have some strange power that even you were distracted during a mission? Perhaps you're right. What happened? Haikuma looks down at her hands that almost touch the red tide. I just realized something suddenly. She just realized that the watermelon juice is dangerous. Despite having performed her duty as an observer perfectly, something has gone wrong with Haikuma. She can no longer observe, record, and analyze as she did to calculate Nanami's behaviors and motivations. Haikuma knows where Nanami is and what she is doing, but the reasons Nanami does them are incomprehensible. If the sky is no longer blue and the flowers no longer bloom, if the land is overwhelmed with the scent of death and blood, would the girl still be happy? Would she be sad or maybe angry? Has something gone wrong with Haikuma's programs? Or are her programs insufficient to support her duty? She's going through another identity crisis! Haikuma wants... existential crisis. For the first time in her life since she was activated, Haikuma wants to do something. She wants to know why she feels she is off course. She wants to know where this strange sensation comes from. She just realized she wants to swim in the watermelon juice. She wants to know what went wrong. Why is there no watermelon juice? Why is there no garlic bread? Discovering, investigating, analyzing, and solving problems. That is how Haikuma keeps her programs running. Is this the effect of the red tide? For the first time, Haikuma cannot decipher where the problem comes from. For the first time in forever. Bring the data back and ask Arcana to analyze it. The red tide is not as simple as we thought. No, it's not just watermelon juice. It's part of the punishing virus. Of course it's dangerous. Of course it's smart. Too smart for its own good. Okay. Hydrate! Everyone else also, if you have water, hydrate. Neural logic circuit operational. Memory drive status normal. Emotion simulator status offline. Environment monitor status normal. All systems operational. Logging meeting transcript. Confirmed participants. Arcana, Xavier, Zero, Spooner, Haikuma. Which one is Xavier again? Is Xavier the wheel guy? Arcana sits at the highest seat in the Church of Machina, her body illuminated by lights reflecting from the glass, which grants her a sense of aloofness. Most of the key members of the Church of Machina have gathered here. After receiving data on the Red Tide from Haikma and Spooner, the simmering uneasiness on the Church of Machina's tail grows increasingly pressing. Yes, this isn't a cult at all. The music is definitely very, very convincing. After a brief silence, Trailblazer speaks. Who? Helis? Stella, is that you? We should act now. Are we supposed to wait until this red ocean sweeps us away or the humans attack us? Retrieving information. Speaker, Trailblazer, codename Chariot, successor. Ah, he's replacing the other guy. Analyzing simulated emotions. Emotions, anger, anxiety. Since I finished chapter 18... Oh, right, the arcade animas. I honestly completely forgot about those. Yeah, I can do that soon. Ah, I totally understand your drive to act as the new Chariot, Blaze. The slouching male mechanoid on the other side of the hall sits straight and speaks, going from acting uninterested to enthusiastic in an instant. Retrieving information. Speaker, Xavier, codename Magician, in charge of Project Arc with Emperor. There are so many new characters, responsible for maintenance and technology development for the Church of Machina. Analyzing simulated emotions. Emotions, overexcitement. Just take a look at Blaze, everyone, with masculine, sensual curves. Hello? He can move at lightning speed and packs a mighty punch that can tear apart chaos itself. I have personally polished every part I replaced for him. And this weapon too, Blaze, show them my newest work. Blades that cut like solidified flame and shine like a star. Trailblazer holds up the weapon as Xavier speaks, supporting his passionate explanation. He's just glazing his own work, huh? The OG Trailblazer. And Nanami has a frame called Star Trail. Not exactly Star Rail, but still. So this is where Honkai Star Rail got most of their ideas. Retrieving terms, updating keywords. Trailblazers, sensual curves, lightning speed, mighty punch. I don't think you need the sensual curves part, just saying. At least, not the sensual part. New record uploaded. Knock knock, sorry I'm late. Is Xavier hawking his little toys again? Zero's voice comes out of a golden age music player. She's still in the CD player on the floor that shapes like a gramophone. Honestly, I'm surprised that Zero and Arcana and even Spooner, they're not playable characters. Huh. Retrieving information. Speaker, Spooner, codename Death, responsible for constructions in the Church of Machina and occasional scouting missions. Analyzing simulated emotions. Emotions, joy. Sage won't suddenly appear if we keep waiting and do nothing. How about letting us prepare a grand welcoming ceremony? So Haikma hasn't told them that she knows where Nanami is and what she's doing most of the time? Xavier's there, Asimov. I don't think Asimov has ever called any of the constructs that he's worked on sensual. I'm pretty sure that counts as workplace sexual harassment. So, you know, he has Asimov's position, but not his personality. Didn't the previous Chariot, get the thing? As long as we make good use of what we have here, we can simply take over the space garden and gift it to Sage. I figured it all out. I shall emerge from a sea of romantic rose petals. Greeting Sage, it's my true love. She's already imagining what her reunion with Nanami will be like. She is the ultimate simp. Retrieving information. Speaker Zero, codename Lover. The only key member who was awakened by Sage Machina's mural originally before pursuing the Church of Machina to become a member. Ah, so she never actually met Nanami yet. She just got awakened by Nanami's doodles. Responsible for running simulations regarding Sage Machina. Real-time analysis of simulated emotions failed. She's like, I ain't analyzing that. I'm not analyzing those emotions. Everyone's been working hard. Thank you for all your contributions. Trailblazer had a limited event that tells his past. Oh, you can read that in the codex, but you forgot the name of the event. Okay, still, he's not playable, though. Well, I guess his character design is more geared towards him being a boss, you know, an enemy boss instead of a playable character. Hmm. Still though, would be nice. He looks different enough from all the other current playable characters that he would definitely stand out. Retrieving information. Speaker, Arcana, leader of the Church of Machina. Real-time analysis of simulated emotions failed. Harriet's sacrifice shall not be forgotten. Xavier has also given much for Project Arc. The data Hike Mind Spooner brought us tells us one fact. The situation on Earth is getting direr. Wander aimlessly, and the resources for the Church of Machina will grow more scarce until we are exposed to the humans. Only Sage Machina can point us the correct way. But Zero was right about one thing. We do need flowers for Nanami. This is our opportunity to welcome Sage. This evolution of the punishing virus is drastically changing Babylonia. This is the weakest they've ever been, and this is our best chance to claim their data and resources. Humanity will end eventually, she says with a serene smile on her face. As the future masters of this planet, we awakened machines can't allow the resources humans plan to consume to go to waste. And if we act now, Sage will appear on that distant star. He was playable in a limited event. Oh. It was playable in this event, but it was pretty subpar compared to actual playable characters. It was more like when you control bosses in the hidden chapters before. Ah, okay. So, I guess that was the only time that he was relevant. After that, everyone forgot him. Arcana closes her eyes gently, as if she's seen this played out in another dimension, her soft murmurs sounding prophetic. Ah, really? Xavier, the frigate? The fridge gate? As the group turns their focus away from Trailblazer, Xavier, who once again slumps on his chair, looks up. It was fixed a long time ago. If you could explain it to the group? Emperor should have been the one doing this. He's the best at ordering people around. We have at our disposal a frigate, I don't know what that is, from the Eden 1 test vessel. An antique, yeah, but I turned it around. I can't say it's better than what Babylonia is using, but it's competent in a fight. I've installed the latest Xavier. Yeah, since the frigate belongs to the same series of ships from Babylonia, its identification code will get approved there. Oh! And Babylonia, you sure Babylonia hasn't bothered to update their systems at all? We can stay concealed for a while as long as we get past manual recognition. It might be an old frigate, its firepower not suitable for an epic battle. I'm guessing it's a kind of spaceship frigate? But then, it isn't really our weapon, is it? Take me! How can I not be there if Sage is going to appear? I am the only one who can take on this mission. Oh, I just realized these are his arms. I thought these were the arms. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Trailblazer. Trailblazer puffs out his chest and flings his arms around. We just have to shoot them down before the humans can do anything to us. Xavier shrugs, indicating that Trailblazer is right. What? You're punishing me because of that damn red water out there? You just had to drink the watermelon juice, didn't you, Zero? Trailblazer is equipped with an optical camouflage shield. As long as the frigate can get within range of Babylonia, we can send him in to infiltrate their complex. Babylonia must have a firewall, right? They have Gestalt. Obviously, I'm prepared for that as well. You don't have to believe in fairies, but you have to believe in Xavier. Okay, that's actually a funny line. The mechanoid proudly lifts his chin. I've made a simulation program to trick the Babylonia firewall, that Gestalt of theirs. You can trick Gestalt? It doesn't last very long, but infiltrating Babylonia takes but a single precise strike. This is delicate work. Honestly, we should be glad that the church didn't work with Luna that one time they almost managed to bring down Babylonia. The corner of Spooner's mouth twists slightly. Trailblazer here doesn't seem like someone who does delicate work. Haikma? Not expecting to be named, Haikma, who has been silent this whole time, still responds immediately. Here, I'm present, I'm awake. What do you think? It's like when the teacher notices that you're daydreaming. and is asking like, Tasha, what did you think of today's chapter? Can you tell me how your progress is with that homework report? And da da da. And I'm like, oh shit, what did they talk about? What did they say? With Trailblazer's sensual curves, lightning speed, and mighty punch, my analysis suggests that he is indeed the church's most powerful member. I agree that this is the most reasonable arrangement, given the fact that that reminds you of the dude who turns into a werewolf with this green slime. Green slime? Huh, I'll take your word for it. I honestly don't watch that many werewolf-centric stuff to know about a werewolf with green slime. Why did you ask her? Ask me. I want to go. Install me in a toolbox and bring me along. I want to see Sage. She's like, bring the CD player if you have to. Zero's voice is somehow abruptly cut off before she can finish. The pleading gramophone finally goes quiet. They muted her. It was a pretty good show. Wish you could remember the name of it. It'll come to you. Alright. I might try to check it out too. Green slime werewolf, huh? Arcana is still looking at Haikma with her gentle smile, analyzing logic data. Logic analysis complete. I think the solution calculated by my processor is the best move the Church of Machina can take. Ah, is that so? Arcana turns to the others inside the hall. Then Hermit will be in charge of the infiltration. Who's Hermit? Like the others, Haikma has a codename herself. Oh, Hermit is Haikma? This, however, is the first time she hears Mother calling her Hermit. Think Zero is just a torso or something right now. That's why they're not showing her. Oh, poor Zero. All she wants is to meet her queen. A symbol of wisdom and solitude, she pursues the truth in the dark. Hermit will certainly complete this mission exceptionally. Haikma. Understood, Mother. I have no objections. Mother stands up, fully bathing herself in the light. She opens her arms gently as if trying to hug all her children in the Church of Machina. Yeah, this definitely isn't a cult. Children, I heard it. Moon is crying, star is singing, and sun is hurrying towards us. World will soon fall asleep, but before that, let us bring the lost fool home from her journey. Did she just imply that Nanami is the fool? Did you imply our great and Lord and Savior, Sage Machina, is a fool? Okay, let's drink. Hi, Minak Slash, hello, welcome. Is this game fun? It's the story that I really, really like. Fun isn't exactly a term I'd use for the gameplay, but yeah, the story is very, very impressive. Like, very... Oops. Sorry, accidentally hit the mic. It's very, very complicated at this point, to be honest. But I'm having fun. I like this story. Welcome, by the way. Now I want to drink. You like fast-paced combat and visual novels? Yes, yeah. So, the combat is fast-paced. Definitely more, like ZZZ. Genshin, I think, is slower, and, HSR is all... You can just play it all on auto. So, yeah, if you like the fast-paced stuff, then I think you'd like this. You're bored with NTE and JoJo. Need a new gacha. JoJo, as in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, has its own gacha? Really? I did not know that! Ah, that's the first time I'm hearing it. Why am I surprised that JoJo has its own gacha? The frigate has successfully crossed the stratosphere. We've reached the required height, beginning stealth and approaching toward Babylonia. Reporting the status of the frigate, Haikama sees the lone glistening star that shares the night sky with Earth. Babylonia, the target of the Church of Machina. Prompts. It's your dear Xavier speaking. How are the optical camouflage and radiation damper I added to the old girl holding up? They're holding up well. Depletion during liftoff is less than 5%. Cloaking has not been affected. It just released? Ah, that's why I never heard of it. It's new. Ah, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Anything I know from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is stuff that I've absorbed via osmosis through the internet. So, you know, maybe I might just do a blind playthrough of that one day. Just as someone who knows next to nothing about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Wonderful. How's Blaze doing? JoJo has a bunch of games. The gacha one is new. Damn. I really know nothing about JoJo, huh? Haikama turns toward Trailblazer, who is standing at the front of the frigate, staring at Babylonia with his arms crossed, looking unperturbed, with his sensual curves in full view. Don't worry about me. As chariot, I shall use this body to forge the path to our future for my kin. Certainly, I trust you. After all, you're my second best work. My best work, of course, will always be my next one. Right, don't forget, if you see a trinket with the model number BPMAX-965, be sure to nab me some. It might be old, but it's the real deal. I hope we'll find worthy opponents in Babylonia. Only then will it be worthy of a frontal assault. I thought this was a stealth mission. You're not supposed to fight anyone. Haha, well, this is it. Comms will go out once you enter stealth mode. Not a scratch, alright? You'll break my heart otherwise. It's about strong, sweaty men in glutinous poses. It's borderline masculinity and gay. I thought JoJo's actually was gay. Okay. I know about the JoJo poses, and I know that its art is very, very, very stylized. We all love it. Apparently, everyone loves it enough to make a JoJo's reference in anything. Haikama and Trailblazer nod solemnly, and the transmission from the Church of Machina ends. Haikama, are you afraid? Haikama is not sure why he would ask something like that. She does not recall speaking to this mechanoid before. Self-test complete. I haven't discovered any emotion similar to fear. The success rate of this operation is 89.7%, but our survival rate is less than 50%. I might not fear death, but you're different, aren't you? I become stronger to seek the awakening, which is why I desperately want to find Sage. If I don't survive, I'm simply not strong enough. To the rest of us, Sage is our only truth. Our Lord and Savior, Nanami. But you're not like me. I can see the confusion and hesitation on your face whenever we mention Sage. Because she knows her. She knows Nanami. You don't know Nanami like she does. Are you questioning my loyalty? It's understandable that he would question her. Despite agreeing with the accuracy of the Church of Machina's prediction of the future, Haikama has certainly started to feel unsure about the future depicted. To machines, this uncertainty is a precursor to betrayal. Chariot only forges paths for his kin. He will never question them. Trailblazer says resolutely, I don't know if you have some kind of history with Sage, or if you have doubts about her. But I believe that your doubts will vanish the moment you see her with your own eyes. She has seen Nanami with her own eyes. Like casting a stone onto water, Trailblazer's words create ripples in Haikama's heart. Haikama can no longer predict Nanami's actions like she once did. Now Nanami is a stranger instead of someone familiar. Nanami's actions, plans, and reasons. Haikama will save all her questions and uncertainty for the moment they meet again. Sometimes fear doesn't stem from loss but regrets. That's something I heard from Xavier. He said it 2184 hours, 46 minutes, and 25 seconds ago, after his proposal to install 12 combined heat cannons to the Halo on Mother's back was rejected. He's like, Mother, you seem cold. Do you want 12 heat cannons? Damn. If you want an extra, try PGR. This game is also pretty free to play or friendly. Yeah, literally giving character for free right now. But I need to open the game today because tomorrow is the new update. She'll be gone. Yeah, and they also like give out free character like once a year, and the last 3 patches they gave out like 2 free characters. So yeah, it's very free to play friendly. You know, if you're over the gacha nonsense. Sure, it would have increased Master Arcana's battle prowess significantly, but I'm sure that she had her ineffable reasons. After all, she is the leader of the church, second only to Sage. You're right. Also, those who survived the war were those who feared. You can take my fear as well. Chariot has no use for it. Thank you. Alright, thanks for giving me your fear, I guess. As the frigate sails on, they soon enter the proximity of Babylonia, where they can begin their infiltration. Let's proceed as planned. I'll keep you guarded, but the moment you consider the infiltration has failed, I'll uncloak the frigate and launch an attack on Babylonia. Yeah, actually, you know, if you stick around to the end, I could show you the free characters that I got. I honestly don't have that many characters, because I'm not really doing this for the meta. I'm doing this for the story, but I could show you which ones I got for free. Haikama nods, closing her eyes, rerouting even the computing power for her visual module to hack the Babylonian network. External transmission requests unregistered. Warning. Connection declined. Terminating transmission. The defense is solid. I mean, yeah, it's Gestalt. If we try to infiltrate them only with our logic programs, it'll take more than 153,249 hours, even if we use the computing power of every Church of Machina member. Hacking Gestalt's Babylonia's administrative system is basically impossible unless it is done by a similarly powerful super AI. Unless it's Nanami. Is this PvP heavy or more casual? I don't think they have a PvP option. So it's more like a solo game. This is a door that cannot be unlocked without a key. As a ship from Babylonia, this frigate naturally comes with a corresponding program key. Transmitting identification code. Inspecting identification code. Inspecting identification code identified. Access clearance granted. Clearance level high. Oh my god, it worked. Damn, Gestalt, you really need to update your system. As advanced as their program may be, machine logic is ultimately this simple. It's casual. Carry on! Like the whole Church of Machina doesn't at all have the same beliefs that Nanami does. And she's basically their head and boss. I think the boss is the mother. Nanami is just the figurehead. She is the it's like the queen or the king on a chessboard, while the mother is the player, something like that. By the way, Kiryan, welcome. What do you see Dante in the list? Dante isn't available anymore. I also started playing after Dante was gone. But yeah, they do have collabs like that. I mean, this is under Kuro Games, Kuro Games, like with Wuwa and Cyberpunk, they are known to give the characters from those games too. The collab character can't get him anymore. No PvP. Yeah. More like who makes more points in any game content. You don't get much for being first. Just bragging rights. I know some people like take the meta seriously and like do try to max their characters, but I think it takes a while for you to be able to do that. Even as their enemy, Haikama will be accepted as long as she fits the requirement. On the contrary, those with good intentions can still be rejected mercilessly. Whether I am alive is something perhaps only she can answer. The one who has given her everything is the one she calls Nanami. She needs to find Nanami, but she's not sure what to do once she finds Nanami. Maybe she just wants to play the game of questions with Nanami once again like they once did, asking and answering each other until the end of time. For now, she must complete her mission for the Church of Machina, to protect her kin, and to reunite with Nanami one day. Even if it means she has to hurt the humans she once had to protect. You're losing yourself, Haikama. This isn't you! Who can kill more waves of enemies rather than others? Yeah, you can be casual or a whale and challenge other whales. You would be a min-maxer, but your wallet. Yeah, free-to-play teams actually aren't bad. It's just, as usual, it'll take you longer to maximize your characters. Login successful. Beginning transmission. You dug so hard you just send it to devotion. You don't have to worry about the leaderboard. Yeah, honestly, I definitely don't worry about them at all. Haikama's consciousness slowly becomes digital data entering Gestalt. Beginning infiltration. Please, no more of this. I don't like the glitching effect. Beginning infiltration. Mission objective. Locate the key data of Babylonia's design and search for a future for machines. Oh, I don't think you've seen this before. Red Tide Library. Alright, we are in Gestalt. A graphical virtual space constructed by Gestalt with its computing power. Is it the internal structure of Babylonia? Right, this is what the Grey Ravens entered before when they ran into Huashu and the fake Bianca. This is the place that gave the Commandant the flashback abilities. There are no materials about Babylonia's internal structure and AI management database. But why do I see this? Rojak, hello, welcome back. You got your power back? Chapter is almost done. That was quick. Surprisingly, yeah. Took you 6 months to like easily do endgame contact, you also play via cloud gaming, so you're constantly fighting input lag. Maybe that's why. You should never be president. You'd be high on power so damn fast. Let's be honest, a lot of people who are in power should not be in power. It's not just you, Kirion. You're not special. Everyone is like that. You like seeing your name above everyone else, though, even if you are in just 4th place. No, it's not the time to think about it. Directory deciphered. Sector with core materials located. 14,950 fake nodes eliminated. Route planning failed. Too much interference. It seems I have to form a direct connection to the area. It's back for now, still unstable. Hey, at least you get some power for now.
Activated. Lock on. Analyze.
Analyze. Requesting support. Oh, there's one more.
Tactical circuit fully operational.
Okay, this away. I wonder if we'll ever like actually get to come here. Like in the main story eventually, you know? I know we spent like, you know, a day on the beach and stuff at that water resort, but it would be nice to just hang out on Babylonia as just normal people. That bridge is the only connection key. I have to go through there. Oh yeah, that's right, Kirion. You had to restart a new account. I remember you mentioned that. Don't care about leaderboards, so you do enjoy seeing people beneath you. The world should. Okay, alright. Didn't know you could hypertune. Yeah, it also took me a while to figure that out. I had no idea what hypertune was or like why I had to do it. The firewall is keeping out all external programs. It's impossible to establish connection in regular ways. Disguise program generated. Program body packing complete. Data ferry invasion started. Data ferry? Ferry? What are you doing here? Outside of random play. That's what Babylonia mode is. Alright, Babylonia mode. I still haven't played that, honestly. I shouldn't I? Alright, ferry. That's what it is. That's ferry mode. You took 2 years. It might take me 2 years to actually do the, you know, Babylonia mode. No, don't eat the ferry. I'm just a little guy, just floating around, nothing to see here. Advance to elevator. Here. Open the elevator. Data Life collab is coming, probably next year. Yeah, Data Life collab is next. In your defense, the game had a terrible tutorial back then. Yeah, the Data Life collab is coming! Arrived at the designated location. As expected, my invasion has been discovered. Wabbit! This is the last battle. Why is Gestalt generating ARU rabbits? I mean, I guess we don't really have like Babylonian-based enemy models other than the NPC constructs. But still, Gestalt, why are you using the ARU rabbit? Ah, stop it.
Lock on.
Oh, they're gone. They're gone, Haikma. They're gone. You're taking a break from PGR, just playing once or twice a week.
Complete.
You're playing every day because of the characters. But you got tired after Alpha. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I also basically do the same with HSR and ZZZ. I just do the weeklies. Haikama stands silently inside the turbulent data center. Even if it is only one of Gestalt's many data hubs, it is still far more complicated than every book and every file Haikama has read combined. You shall steal Data Life girls from the protagonist. Yeah, at least you got an SSS Alpha. And she is very cool, literally. She's very icy. Still don't know what the memories do. You just copy other people's builds. Yeah, I also do that. I still don't really understand why I should add memories to my weapon either, but I just do it. If possible, she is more than happy to stay here forever, going through all the recorded data. But she has a more important mission right now, so she immediately begins her search. Watching the massive data streams, Haikama is once again in awe of how powerful the super AI Gestalt is. But even Gestalt was created by humans, who the Church of Machina regards as worthless. Nanami was also created by humans, and yet the Church of Machina loves her. Are we really the more advanced beings? Machines have nearly immaculate rationality, undying bodies, and far more computing power than humans. But if that is the case, why are they searching for awakening? What do machines need to awaken as? Haikama knows that awakened machines no longer need to fear the punishing virus, but she thinks there is more to awakening than that. It's about free will! Favorite build maker is 2B Spider. He's the GOAT, a Luna simp, like Roland and you. Something something alt faster, something something big damage. Yeah, I just follow whatever it is the internet suggests to get the big PP damage. Though you love the whole Lucia family. Yeah, they are. Like, they're also cute. I include Alpha, Lucia, and Luna as sisters. Lucia and Alpha aren't just clones, they're twins now, in my mind. Going through countless data, nothing is able to answer Haikama. Perhaps it is impossible for humans to contemplate a thinking machine. Search complete. Target file is here. A data folder. This is a data folder? This looks like something a Hersher would create. A data folder blinking blue is extracted. Within the folder is the starship design the Church of Machina is hoping to find. But the folder suddenly disappears the moment Haikama reaches out to retrieve it, and the virtual world around crumbles into nothingness afterward, leaving Haikama alone in the dark. Spider to be divorced Luna? Ah, Luna got divorced. Poor Haikama, the only reason she's here is because the church is good at gaslighting her. She's here because she's going through an existential crisis. She feels like she doesn't know Nanami anymore. And she's like, might as well join the cult. Haikama realizes she's exposed right away, and she moves to a fighting stance, even though she knows there's no way she can defeat the super AI Gestalt in the digital world. The Gestalt's attack has not arrived. All she can hear is the surrounding white noise throbbing. Haikama, you're lucky that Gestalt is Nanami's babushka. That's why Gestalt is, taking it easy on you. Hello, MPA-01, or I believe it is Haikama now, correct? The white noise merges into a chilling female voice. Haikama is certain that it is Gestalt speaking. Correct. And what should I call you? Call me Mecha Babushka! Following her tactical circuit, Haikama looks around as she speaks, stalling for time, hoping to find a way out of here. Or at least a way to send the files back, even if it means the destruction of Haikama's mind. Names are meaningless to me. Humans call me Gestalt, but you can give me a nickname if you want, as the one called Nanami did. Haikama stares into the void in disbelief, and the void is staring back. The name of the person she has been searching for just came out of nowhere like this. You know Nanami? Where is she right now? Unusual emotion fluctuations detected. Your program is fairly unstable, a far cry from your original design. Only then does Haikama realize that the super AI knows not just Nanami, but also Haikama's original identification code. I mean, yeah, Nanami's parents, I'm pretty sure both worked for Babylonia. So, I guess Gestalt would have the records of anything the Babylonian researchers do or have ever worked on, maybe? All information on her origins should have already been destroyed, which leaves one possibility. Are you my original designer? Oh, a reasonable guess, but no. Oh. You were still designed by humans, but I was the one who led the machine consciousness experiment. It's not Spider 2B, the other guy that's Luna Simp. It's another Luna Simp that dropped the game. Okay. Machine consciousness. So, Nanami was indeed your test subject. What is your goal? Small correction. Nanami was not our only test subject. You, Haikama, were the other subject to prove the existence of machine consciousness. There were also 11 other mechanoids involved in that experiment, right? Haikama's world halts for a brief while from Gestalt's few words. I was a test subject too? Back in the Golden Age, humans believed that their biggest threat was the machines and their growing intelligence. They worried that machines would surpass humanity one day and start a war that humans could not win. I mean, yeah, we all watched Terminator. We all know the possibilities. Interesting guess. Mimic Souls is the guy. Therefore, they required an example of how a machine would think, how it would react to other machines, and how it would react to humans once it achieved self-awareness. Ah, it's Nanami in the spacesuit. A projection of Nanami appears before Haikama. The first time she sees what Nanami looks like now. Despite the changes, yeah, she lost her long hair, Haikama still recognizes the girl before her. Nanami. Nanami is what the experiment wanted to achieve. A machine's love is freed from the shackles of programming. Kindness and affection from humans have paved a path to the future for machines. A large spread of data and profiles appear before Haikama, including information about the female researcher who gave Haikama her body. Although the experiment was cut short due to the punishing virus, Nanami still managed to trigger the machine's awakening. Now that she knows what her duty is, I believe more mechanoids will soon be awakened. The church is gonna get a ton of followers after this. What about the humans? What will happen to them? No matter how many simulations I have done, humanity's extinction in the future cannot be prevented. At least you and Huashu and Lady Chu can agree on this. Humankind as a species is evidently flawed. As the mechanoid, Haikama knows that the simulated futures from someone like Gestalt are hardly wrong. But Gestalt hesitates for a while before continuing an abnormal behavior from a super AI and her boundless real-time computing power. The one called Nanami is still unwilling to give up her search for an impossible future. Slightly surprised, Haikama soon reaches out toward Nanami's projection with a smile she isn't even aware of, tracing Nanami's face like the countless times she wanted in the past. All of them openly simp for a character. Even me? I mean, I like them. I love them all equally, I think. It does sound like the foolhardy option Nanami would choose. Then what would you choose, MPA-01 Haikama? This is the last step of the experiment. What would I choose? I mean, in the futures, we saw that Haikama chooses to believe in Nanami in whatever. So if Nanami wants to choose to believe in the humans, that's what Haikama would choose to do too. Haikama has never thought about that. It seems that she has never considered herself a factor in determining humanity's future. A machine's love is freed from the shackles of programming. Kindness and affection from humans have paved a path to the future for machines. Nanami has already begun the adventure to the future she wants. What should someone who has been searching for Nanami do then? If the punishing virus never showed up, what would the future of machines and humans have been? And how do those who cannot see the future light the path ahead? This is something a machine who only imitates cannot feel. Experience humanity in its entirety and then make your own choice. You've been observing from the side. What will you choose? Sage Machina isn't the only one who can choose. The choices you make can also change things. Will you change them? Who gives machines meaning after humans are gone? Humans or machines, their fruition begin with nothing. And according to one of the futures, apparently once humanity is gone, a paper-making machine will just keep making paper. That is what gives it meaning. Paper! Machines have been following in humanity's footsteps. Whether it is Project Arc or other decisions, I don't understand. The choices humans make shape their experiences. Their past experiences are what make them unique. Will machines be affected by different experiences? These are not questions proposed by Haikama, but old data stored on her memory drive from a long time ago. Somehow, they are surfacing at the front of her mind right now. Let me think. How should I explain it to you? The human's voice is so gentle that Haikama finds it familiar. That is how parents sound when their infant child is still learning to speak. Gently and lovingly, they introduce their child to the world. I will sip for someone at one point. I'm already thinking about pulling for Karen. That's true. I'm weak for Sundays. The child would reach out from the swaying cradle, trying to grab the crib mobile above. The toys dance in the air like butterflies, as if trying to break free, flying to somewhere higher and further away. You'll make garlic bread when the universe shall be scrumptious in you. Yeah, yeah, that would be the kind of universe a Rojak robot would make, huh? For example, when you see butterflies, the first thing that comes to mind wouldn't be their classification. I think the first thing that would come to mind with butterflies for me is Sea of Butterflies, Illusion of the Past, Sila. You'd recognize them as living things, lives. They're beautiful. You and your fellow machines, much like the millions of other lives on this planet, are also extraordinary and beautiful. I can summarize how humans define beauty. I cannot identify what beauty is. May all the beauty be blessed. One day you will be able to do it. I am special, but I'm also ordinary. Machines and humans are both alive. They are both beautiful in their own way. Humans love us, and machines have learned to love humans and each other. Ah, Nanami. The gray-haired girl appears in Haikma's memories time and time again. Haikma knows not if the girl is the answer, but she's never wanted to see Nanami as much as she does now, sharing everything she has understood. That urge has transcended her logic calculation and data analysis. Perhaps it should be called a soul. The blue folder emerges in the void once more. Haikma can touch it if she reaches out. Your choice will determine the future. Are you going to go back to the cult, Haikma? Is that your choice? Haikma looks up, smiling at the gentle blue glow. No, the future is determined by everyone's choice. So, Haikma reaches out, making a choice of her own. Tum-ta-tum-ta-tum-tum-ta-tum-ta-tum. Oh, is this the end? Nanami! She looks so cute in her orange jumpsuit. Oh, this is where she met Ishmael. Without the researchers hard at work, the Science Council's second department laboratory appears emptier than usual, which makes the two female figures inside all the more out of place. Oh wait, forgot to hydrate! Ah, okay. The slightly older woman nods and smiles, placing her hand on the desk, and the queen of the night projected above slowly dissipates. Is that what you want? Despite phrasing it as a question, Ishmael sounds less like asking and more like stating a known fact. So we're just calling her by her name now, not by the merciful one? Yes, that is the promise Nanami made. A promise. Alright, I will fulfill the promise you made to her. Then I'll entrust Commandant to you. Nanami stops smiling. She places her hands before her chest, having made up her mind. Nanami has something very important to do. Nanami is gonna go after Haikma. Trailblazer still stands at the front of the frigate, his expression hidden as he stares at Babylonia, which seems to be an arm's length away. This is all happening in chapter 17, by the way. So this is immediately at the very end of Nanami's adventures in the future. It has been 300 seconds since Haikma invaded Babylonia. He glances at the side where Haikma is safely placed, her consciousness still deeply engaged in the infiltration. According to the battle protocols of Project Ark, Haikma's infiltration is considered a failure. Setting course for Babylonia complete. If I don't return in 1,800 seconds, the frigate will crash into Babylonia. Our operation might have failed, but at least we can strike a heavy blow at the humans, buying the church enough time to launch another wave of attack. With that, Trailblazer ignites his thrusters, its blinding flame separating him from the frigate's artificial gravity. He begins to hover, and his laser blade generators start to glow brightly. Basically, it's thanks to Nanami that Commandant woke up in chapter 16 and 17. Entering the next phase of Project Ark, the chariot, Trailblazer, launching an assault on Babylonia. So while we were all on Earth, worrying over Liv and all of the other constructs that were deployed there, this guy was getting ready to 9/11 Babylonia, huh? At this moment, the alarm on the frigate starts blaring. The system shows an object flying towards the ship at an incredible speed. So, the Babylonians have discovered us. Beginning intercept. The frigate fires its anti-ballistic missiles, but the Age defense system struggles to hit the glowing object, flying at the speed of a shooting star and accelerating still. It's going to hit us! There's no dodging it. Brace for impact. Is it Nanami? The shooting star pierces the outer layer of the frigate, crashing directly on the deck. Get ready, Trailblazer, you're about to meet God! Trailblazer stares at the uninvited guests and finds a mech that rivals him in size, on top of which sits a young girl. There's no information on a construct. You don't recognize your own God? On a construct like you in the database of Babylonia. You are no construct. You are a machine like us. The girl before him does not attack. She jumps down on her mech, her gaze landing on Haikma in the distance. Haikma, the Church of Machina is still lost on the wrong path, just like what I saw in the future. If we don't change the future, machines and humans will remain enemies. They'll never end up as friends. The girl looks unbelievably desolate. It is unfathomable to Trailblazer. Considering he's Trailblazer, it's more like March 09 in Babylonia. It's not March anymore. It's Evernight. Friends with humans. If you're one of us, then you know that humans have never treated us as equals. Machines are only their tools, a means to an end. The punishing virus costs our kin their lives and their selves. And what do the humans do, having been responsible for all these disasters? They slaughter us like monsters. The girl does not refute him. Instead, she nods solemnly. She's like, I agree. You're not wrong. You're right. You're right. And this will lead us to a full-scale war between the machines and the humans in the future. If our hands are too busy holding weapons, then they won't be able to shake each other's hands. But right now, in the present, we still have a choice to choose a different future. Obviously, the Church of Machina is working to change the future. If we are destined to fight, machines simply have to eliminate humankind now. We can then take our kin away from Earth without humanity's threat. Impressive, not a single church member met Nanami until now. Yeah, apparently they were all awakened via Nanami's doodles. It's just Haikama who's met Nanami in person at this point. Well, Haikama and a few other NPC mechanoids, you know, like Martin and Rohachi. Trailblazer extends the full arsenal on his body. He is, in his entirety, a mechanized organism designed only for killing. My human creator made me to kill other humans. My purpose was this simple and pure. See, even humans couldn't be friends with each other. Alright, no need to tell me that. Tell me something I don't know. What you're hoping for is a mere fantasy. Peak storytelling. It is! It also has very, very depressive storytelling, if you're up for that. Just like how we are awakening, humans are also trying to change themselves, tending to and befriending each other. I think the future this power can create is beyond Gestalt's calculation. Is this the ending you've calculated then? The girl shakes her head playfully and smiles. Not really. This is Nanami's belief. She said her name's Nanami! Do you not know? Do you really not know that's your sage machina? Trailblazer, come on! That's a nice word. I'll remember it. Nanami, that's your name, isn't it? If you and I believe in a different future, then we shall perform an experiment to test which hypothesis has the strength to forge a path onward. Trailblazer stops talking, rerouting all his computing power to his tactical circuit. Despite how frail the girl looks, her mech less armed, Trailblazer somehow knows that he cannot underestimate her. Warm and pure, Sundowner, Metal Gear, I will do my best to defeat you. And Nanami will do her best to stop you. Nanami, no, that's your follower. Stop. Their light weaving together, the thrusters of the two giant machines ignite at the same time. Does this count as abuse? Like Nanami is fighting her followers. Oh, that's what he looks like. Yeah, he has forearms. Ah, wait, I forgot how this Nanami works. Ah, Nanami, I'm sorry. Left side of armor. Ah, where are you? Ay. Hey! Ah, she's ora me! Ah! Where are you? Nope, I missed. Nanami, you missed. He's actually like huge. He's definitely bigger than Nanami's mech. I forgot his name. Ah! PGR's most beloved boss fight? Really? Eh? Hello? Ah! Ah! Where are you? Come here. Stop dodging. Let me dodge instead. Ah, I can't move. Am I stuck? Oh. Ah, he's ora-ing. Her laser punches very fast. Good luck. I can see that. Ah, let me out. Let me out. Let me out of the red zone. Oh. Damn. Okay. Yeah, Trailblazer is very fast, and this Nanami frame is the opposite of that. Ah, no. Ah. Ding. Dong. There's one. Ah. Do not be fooled, Minox. I am doing very poorly. I never know what I'm doing. Ow. Nanami, hang in there. You can't lose to your follower, Nanami. You're supposed to be his god. Ah. Ah. Ah, no, not the ora. And Nanami died once. Sorry, Nanami. Ah. Where is he? Oh. Okay, let's stay here for now. And now, we don't have any force fields, so if one of us gets thrown off the side, it's game over. GG's. Get thrown off! No! Jump! Do a flip! It's just Power. Oh right, that's his name, Power. I forgot. Like in Chainsaw Man. Oh. Trailblazer, what are you doing? One of the few bosses who parry you, I noticed. Special animation if you parry him with your first ultimate. Ah! Was I supposed to parry that? I thought that was... I thought that was a cutscene. Ah! Where is he? I can't see him. Is he above? Oh, he's above. Ah! I prefer dodging over parrying. Where are you? Sir, come back. Wait, did they ever mention whether or not Power has also, you know, been actualized, been awakened by Nanami? I don't remember, even though it was just yesterday that I played that chapter. I don't think so. Eh. Oh my god, why do you have so much HP? Ah! Where are you? I'm trying to parry. I'm trying. Wowie Nanami. You might die again. Better block him so the camera can follow. Hey, Dwight! Ah! Just a little more, come on. Ah! Okay, so I can't parry Ora Ora Ora, I guess. Ah! Whoa, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Alright, that was my brother. He came to kidnap Aang. He kidnapped my son! Speaking of Aang, you know, I haven't talked about him enough, I guess. But I recently, like, looked back at the pictures of him. He used to be so small, but now he's so big. My son has grown up so much. Like, I saw pictures of, like, the day we found him. He was so small. And now he's so big. And so violent. He defaults to biting for some reason. I don't know who taught him that. Come on, just a little more. So close. Oh. Finally. Oh my god, that took too long. Trailblazer has never thought that he could be subdued. His frame and his armaments should be superior to his opponents statistically, but the attacks that hit the first time have been dodged and reposted by Nanami at unexpected and unbelievable angles subsequently. There are no tactical circuits that can provide solutions like that. If I was a construct, Aang would be my signature cub. I mean, I have two cats, so Aang would be the smaller one, my older cat would be a bigger cub. How? If he cannot defeat Nanami now, Project Arc is doomed to fail, and the hope his kin has placed upon him will be all for naught. For the first time, Trailblazer disables his tactical circuit, relying solely on himself. Taking the brunt of the missile attack from Nanami's mech, Trailblazer charges in recklessly, finally getting close to Nanami. His laser blades clash with her burning chainsaw, illuminating the entire universe. Nanami has to win, for humans and machines. All of this is happening, while Liv is having the worst time of her life down here, huh? Her words seem to carry actual strength. Trailblazer's prided physical prowess is being overcome as her running chainsaw shines even brighter than his blades of light. His tactical circuit reacts with constant alarm, warning him of the dangerous situation. Chariot must forge a path for his kin. Trailblazer reaches out and holds on to Nanami's mech tightly, the blaze ender on his chest beginning to gather all his energy. He knows that this attack will strike down his foe and destroy himself in the process. Finally. Even Finon definitely said finally a lot, huh? After 33 million cycles. You giant himbo of a dum-dum! Ah! She called him a himbo? The moment the blaze ender is about to fire, Nanami jumps out of the cockpit and grabs Trailblazer's head in her arms, headbutting him right in the forehead. She did what Naruto did to Gaara. In the split second when their heads come into contact, an infinite amount of new programs surge in Trailblazer's memory shell, reminding him of his awakening after seeing Sage's artwork for the first time. As if losing control of his body, he falls to the ground with Nanami, the glow on his blaze ender beginning to fade. Ah, that hurts so much! Nanami rubs her forehead and sighs before patting Trailblazer on his head. It must hurt for you too, right? Trailblazer stares at Nanami, half kneeling on the ground, feeling the gentle touch her small palm leaves on his head. There seems to be an unbelievable strength that is warming what was cold and empty. Nanami, your sage. Finally, he realizes it. Yes, she's the sage machina we've been searching for. Having returned from her infiltration, Haikma moves towards the girl Gestalt showed her, the girl's current image overlapping with the one in Haikma's memories. Sage, we finally found you. They're reunited! Dum da dum da dum. Actually, I almost forgot. I wanted to show Minnow the characters that I got for free. So yeah, this character I got for free. This character I got for free. This character I got for free. Let's see who else. This character I got for free. This character I got for free. This one I got for free. These are the um like starting free characters. But yeah, there's a lot of free characters on this one. Also, you can eventually get for free. Oh no, not this one. Yeah, this one, Teddy. This Teddy Spectre. Also, you can get for free. So yeah, there's a lot. All right, back to this. Finally, a reunion between Haikma and Nanami. Haikma wishes she could play the never-ending game of questions with Nanami once again, as they did in that small room. But she also knows that this Nanami is no longer the Nanami from the past, and Haikma herself is not who she once was either. Now Haikma is the Church of Machina's hermit, and Nanami is the ultimate purpose they seek. And Nanami is their god. Nanami understands all your fears and confusions because just like you, I've also seen the worst endings between machines and humans in countless futures. Whether or not your mission here succeeds today, machines and humans might still destroy each other under the threat of the punishing virus. If that's the case, what is the purpose of everything you've done? Nanami skips down from power and lands on the ground, tilting her head to ponder. You're not wrong. Perhaps nothing Nanami does means anything in the future, but some people still do their best, believing that the future can be changed one step at a time. And it seems that at worst, Nanami will just, float into space in a spaceship forever. So, it's not like she got the worst ending out of all of them. And with this, ladies and gents, we're truly free from Chapter 17. Chapter 18 and ER01 were just Chapter 17 in disguise. Looking at the blue planet that seems to be within reach, Nanami smiles tenderly. The humans that everyone thinks are weak are still fighting on Earth against endless despair, with nothing but a trace of hope. Nanami will look so lame if she keeps running away. Something that actually happens afterwards, at last! Finally, the Karenina chapter! Nanami will try her best and do what she can, as a friend of humans and a sage of the awakened machines. I'm going to lead the machines to the future I've chosen, the future where machines and humans can love each other. Looking at Nanami's face, Haikma truly feels Nanami's growth for the first time. You've grown up so fast! Look at this baby! Wait, Nanami can also draw the things she saw and show you. I'll bring them with me and show you if there's a next time. You don't need to draw me pictures anymore. I've walked past those sights you've seen. The traces of you have guided me all along. Oh, look at the baby! How about Nanami calls you Haikma from now on? Haikma! This gift you gave me is something I have and will always treasure. Whoa, this is the first time I've had such a clear dream. Who are you? Even though you don't know me anymore, those memories have not faded a bit. All her doubts and confusions crumble in an instant. Haikma finally understands why she has been resisting the correct future. Wouldn't you rather fight a Titan Shifter or an Upper Moon? Depends. Will I get to be a Titan Shifter as well? And will I get to be a Demon Slayer as well? Because if I'm fighting them as just a normal person, then yeah, maybe a Titan Shifter. Because I don't think the Titans can sniff out blood like demons can. At least I can hide from the Titan Shifter, you know? Because that is not the future she wants. She wants Nanami to make a different choice. She wants the future to look different. Nanami is what the experiment wanted to achieve. A machine's love is freed from the shackles of programming. Kindness and affection from humans have paved a path to the future for machines. But who is she to shackle Nanami once again? All the things she wanted to say plunged back into the dark pond. Nanami is still the girl Haikama remembers, but she is also the sage machina every machine follows. Sage, I will stay by your side no matter what you choose. Always. Aww! Ah, look, Trailblazer is on his knee. Nanami smiles, extending a hand towards Haikuma. In that case, nice to meet you, Haikuma. And Laser. Huh? Am I Laser? I mean, technically, you can't spell Trailblazer without it, so. It's a pretty good nickname, considering Nanami's the one who gave it. You remember my name? Yep, you're Nanami's friend, Haikuma. Well, technically, she remembers you from the future, not from your past. Before I end the stream, something I should see on YouTube. After the Karenina chapter, both the two event chapters are Fortune of Spring. Safe to read. After Fortune of Spring. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, do Karenina chapter first. And then we do ER02, I believe. Even though Nanami's memories of Haikuma from the past have been erased, Nanami remembers her from the future when they became friends. Perhaps it is a coincidence, a bug in the infinite calculations, but Nanami and Haikuma will always become friends, regardless of which future comes true. Right, Haikuma is Nanami's friend. Haikuma clutches Nanami's hand. This is her first promise to herself, but one of her infinite identical promises in the future timelines. She will always become Nanami's friend. Babylonia Defcom 2, minute 5:35. Okay, alright. Just give me a sec to open up YouTube then. And so Nanami has decided to begin the real journey. Martin, you've said that before. This is different. Someone told Nanami something very important. Now I'm going to search for that treasure. The girl hides her hands behind her back as if keeping a devious secret, but her eyes glisten with resolve. But to make that dream come true, we're going to need everybody. Nanami is going to find more companions and gather everyone together. She's going to become a more proactive god. Because there are many more friends waiting for me. You're not making something up just so you can disappear and have fun somewhere else, are you? Of course not. Ah, Martin missed her. Nanami is not leaving any friends behind this time. Go find Deli. Deli has been collecting comic books for you. Martin, Rohachi, Haikuma, Laser, and all the lost children. Nanami will bring them home. Location data from Nanami. Confirmed. Then, let's go. My new adventure party. The many incomplete graffiti gather here, and together they form one complete picture. Oh! Pet scene. Haikuma. Oh, this is the butterfly in her idol animation. Oh. Flutterby? Hakama! Nice butterfly. Yes, she's very pretty. Oh, Rohachi and Martin. They also want the butterfly. No, Rohachi, what did you do? He hit Martin on the head. Alright, that was a nice little sweet ending. Haikuma and Nanami reunited. Hakama, apparently. There's one thing I can watch off stream. Haikuma's affection story. Oh, that's where she meets Commandant. Okay, now give me a second to open YouTube. Okay, what was it? Babylonia Defcom 2. Babylonia Defcom 2. Is it from the official PGR official PGR, oh my god, I can't speak, YouTube channel? Okay, I'll choose the English YouTube channel then. Alright, let me mute this. Let me switch this. Okay, we'll just do this quickly. Okay, what time? Minute 5:35. Chapter 17 of PGR. You can say Wuwa could never and didn't get attacked. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow we're doing chapter 19. Hakama is the Japanese pronunciation. Haikuma means something else. Okay, let's go. 5, 5:35. Sure, 5:33.
造型设计上整体更换为了清爽的蓝白。
They're on the
一
beach.
起来看看吧。
Try poking me again.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a pushover?
Oh my god!
I'll tie you up. I'll tie you up right now.
We get to squish the Karen. Oh my god! We squish her.
在即将展开的
Okay, that was worth it. That was amazing. We squished the Karen. This is a trailer, yes, for the new character that's coming tomorrow. Actually, that's actually like really good timing. Chapter 19 for Karen Nina's release. Thought it was Firefly for a second. It's Firefly if she were the ultimate tsundere. Okay, that was a good time. I like that. That was amazing. Alright, everyone. I guess we'll leave this here. So, as you know, Mike, Wesley, Rojak, Dars, Sticks, and newcomer Minnow, Spirit, and Kirion, if you're still there, thank you again for joining me tonight. Jair, you too, Wesley. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you, Wesley, Mike, Rojak, Dars. Her skirt is as short as Lucia Dawn, as it should be. Alright, I can't wait for our chapter 19 then. Karenina chapter next! I'll see you guys again tomorrow then! Oh, Micro, you're here too! Thank you also for coming! Thank you, everyone! I'll see you tomorrow! Bye! Have a good rest of your day! Have a good night's sleep! Take care, everyone! Sweet dreams! Goodbye! Thank you again! Good night! Bye-bye! Take care! Bye! See you!